everybody, today we are going to be talking about all of the ways that I use my iPads. I already have a video of this on my channel. It was one of the first YouTube videos I ever filmed, and I talk mostly about all the different ways I use GoodNotes and all of the different like journals and planners and things that I use. But this video is going to be a little bit broader and talk more about all of the ways I use my iPad, not just with GoodNotes, but all of the different ways that I have found use out of my iPads, which, speaking of, I do mostly use two iPads. Now, this is not a normal experience. This is part of my job. I am sent iPads to review and unbox, to make content online for you guys so that I can inform you guys all different things about the iPad. So I do understand having two iPads is very unnecessary, but the two main iPads that I find myself using all of the time are my iPad Pro 12.9 inch. This is the M2 iPad Pro, and I love this one because of the large screen size. This is more of like my work creative iPad. And then I also have an iPad mini, which is my little sidekick for reading, media, traveling. It's just such a convenient iPad. These are the two that I will be referring to throughout this video. Let's just get into all of the ways that I use my iPad. The thing I use my iPad for the most is digital organization, and this encompasses digital planning, digital goal setting, journaling, all of the things that I use to organize my life, make sure that I have everything in order, to plan my work schedule, my passion projects, my habits and routines, write out my grocery lists. If you're new to digital planning, I have tons of resources on my channel and videos that you can watch to get started. I have a full beginner's guide to digital planning where I walk you through everything you need to get started if this is something you're interested in. But in short, I use an app called GoodNotes, and I upload different PDF planners and journals to this app, and then I write over them with my Apple Pencil. I design a bunch of different templates. I will have my shop linked below. I love using my iPad to plan because it syncs across all my devices. I have access to tons of different colors. I can easily erase things and edit my templates, and I just love having it digital while also being able to write like it is a piece of paper. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, and I just absolutely love digital planning. The next way I use my iPad is reading. I read all of the time on my iPad mini. Now, as far as e-readers go, I know that this isn't as good on your eyes as, say, something like a Kindle, but this is just what I'm using right now. I have owned a Kindle in the past, but I got rid of it because it just felt like overkill to have both. But let me know below if you guys recommend the Kindle, even if you have an iPad. I just find it easier to quickly go on the Kindle app and read any book. I also really recommend the app called Libby, and you can read any book you want for free on your iPad as long as it is in stock in your local library. So this is great. It helps support your local library, and of course all of the books are free, so you don't have to pay for anything and you can get access to tons of different books on here. I also love the reading experience on the iPad because I can change all of the fonts and the themes and the layouts so that I can get my perfect font. And you can do this on Kindle as well. It is a feature within the Kindle app, but I do this on my iPad. In the same theme as books, I love to review my books on my iPad using the Notion app. Now, this is a template that I have available on my shop within the all-in-one Notion planner, but of course, you can create your own or purchase from any other shop that you want. Find one that you like. I love tracking my books on my iPad within Notion because as much as I love Goodreads, I like to put all of my personal thoughts about the book in a private space that I can only look at, I can see, and I just find that it's really nice to have it all in one place. The next way I use my iPad is drawing, and for this I mostly use Procreate. It is my favorite drawing app on the iPad. If you don't have this on your iPad, just get it. I know it's $10, but it is worth every penny. I use this app all of the time and absolutely love it. I use it to make wallpapers and backgrounds for my iPad and MacBook. I also love using Procreate to do art and just fun drawing projects that I have. I actually just posted a video where I make 6 different DIY posters within Procreate, which is really fun. I use Procreate to edit my thumbnails and add in little hand-drawn details that are really cute. I also do hand-drawn digital stickers that I use on my planners and journals. I have a video on this as well if you're interested in making your own digital stickers on your iPad. And in general, this is just a fun way to express your creativity. I love doodling or sketching. I've even done hand-drawn bookmarks for my books. There's just tons of different creative projects you can do on Procreate on the iPad, and you should definitely check it out if you haven't yet. In the same theme as drawing, I also really like using this Lake app. It is a coloring app. It is like an adult coloring book, but digital. It's just a nice, relaxing activity to do at the end of the day while you're watching TV or listening to music, and I highly recommend this app. Recently, I have been using my iPad a ton to do video editing with the new release of Final Cut on iPad. This is an amazing video editing app. It is $5 a month on the iPad, and I absolutely love it. My absolute favorite feature from this release of Final Cut is live drawing, which allows you to draw over top of your footage and it will automatically animate out that drawing for you, which makes adding cute little animations to your videos so easy and so fast. This app has been a game changer in my editing. I also like using this for TikToks and Reels, and it is just truly a great editing experience, and I highly recommend this if you are a content creator or a video editor of any kind. I also did just want to quickly mention a free option in case you are looking for that, which is iMovie on the iPad. I used to use this all the time before Final Cut came out, and iMovie is a great free alternative to Final Cut for video editing. And of course, I have to mention, I use my iPad for entertainment purposes. I love watching YouTube, Netflix, movies, any streaming platform. It all works great on iPad. This is not news. An iPad is an amazing experience for entertainment and viewing purposes. This is an obvious one, but I had to include it because, of course, if you have an iPad, you're probably going to be watching some Netflix or YouTube. I also got one of these iPad stands, which I really love putting in my kitchen so that I can listen to music while I'm cooking or cleaning, and I just like having it propped up there in my kitchen. It makes it super easy to change different songs, and it also just looks aesthetically pleasing on your counter. I will have this exact one linked below, but yeah, just general entertainment, music, YouTube, TV, movies, all of that is a great experience on the iPad. I love using my iPad for mood boarding and brainstorming. There are tons of great apps on the iPad that just provide endless inspiration. Of course, I love making vision boards every single month, but of course, I love using apps like Pinterest where you can just find endless inspiration for any project you're working on. In the same vein, I love apps like Behance, which is more of a graphic design focused app. There is a newer app I've recently discovered called My Mind, which is a great way to compile a bunch of different resources from the internet into one aesthetically pleasing mood board. You can pull links from websites, YouTube, pictures, books. You can really pull from anything, and it's all anonymous. It's not a social media platform, so it's super private and personal, which I also really enjoy. Similar to the art category, I also use my iPad a lot for design. Specifically, I use Canva a lot. This is me making different thumbnails for my YouTube videos, but I also really enjoy using Canva to plan out all of my Instagram posts and plan out my Instagram feed. I also use a lot of the different Adobe apps that are available on iPad. You do have to have an Adobe subscription, but if you already have one, I definitely recommend downloading the apps to your iPad because you can use your Apple Pencil alongside, which makes it really easy to make different vector graphics and things like that if you are a graphic designer. And those are all of the main ways that I use my iPad. I use my iPad every single day, multiple different ways, and it just really comes in handy, and it's a super powerful tool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know how you use your iPad below.